Welcome back. Before the break, I asked you which famous acrylic painting was a pop art symbol of the 1960s. Well, the answer? Andy Warhol's Campbell's soup cans. Warhol was a big fan of using acrylic paint and really made his mark with those bold, incredibly bright colors. Now, I had the great honor of sharing my passion for art with one of our Cocoa regulars, Mr. Jason M. Ruedy, the home loan arranger. And we're going to unveil his artwork in just a few minutes. But first, we want to ask you, Jason, first of all, are you going to switch to that Andy Warhol look with the turtleneck, the black?
I was planning on it, yes.
I thought so.
I was planning on it.
So did you have fun when we painted together? Oh, that was really good. What did you think before we do the big reveal and take a look at our story of how we put it together? How was it for you?
You know, it's easier than I thought it
Yeah.
would be, and I enjoyed it. I had a good time.
Yeah,
So it was fun.
Big
Yeah.
bright colors.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's take a look at how that unique piece of art came together. We are here with another Art with Amelia segment, and today we're so thrilled to have one of our favorite guests on Cocoa, Jason M. Ruedy, who is the home loan arranger. And Jason, we're going to explore your creative side today. How do you feel about that?
I feel good. I like it. Let's do it.
What's your background with art? Do you have a lot of art in your home? Have you ever created anything?
You know, I like to buy art.
Yeah.
I've done a little canvas and cocktails a couple times, you know, but I'm looking forward to looking into my creative side.
Yeah, am I making you a little bit nervous? Thinking, what the heck is this going to turn out like?
You know, I'm looking forward to see what it's going to turn out, actually.
Good,
So it's going to be good. I'm looking forward to it.
The colors that we chose here today as we put your painting together, I chose them because your personality is so bold. How do you feel about these colors so far?
I love them. I think they represent me.
Yeah,
Bold, bright.
Kind of an unusual combo too, right?
I love it.
Have you tried to instill creativity in your kids? I know you've got a set of twins that's young, and I'm sure they're doing finger painting at home.
I've got 5.5-year-old twins. They have electric guitars. We do art. I mean, we do a lot of creative stuff, and they're very creative themselves. So.
Absolutely. Well, what we're doing is we're taking acrylic paint mixed with a little bit of water and a little bit of this substance. It's called Floetrol. I just find it at Home Depot. Mix it all together in these different cups. And when I hand this over to you, Jason, you are going to pour it directly onto the canvas and start tilting it around to create a really neat effect. Go ahead and start pouring it in the middle here. We gave him boundaries because we're going to keep this one on the canvas. So as it pours, you're going to notice all these really intricate patterns start coming out. And go ahead and pour it thicker in some areas and just drop that whole cup of paint right on that canvas. And we're actually going to do a second cup as well. But before we do, once you finish that, you can go ahead and set the cup aside. We're then going to take it and start tilting. So watch those great jeans you've got on there.
All right.
And you're going to see a lot of these colors start to emerge and create like different patterns that sort of look like rock formations to me. But what do you see in these colors so far?
I see some cool stuff. This is neat.
Yeah, it is neat. And what kind of art do your kids like to do at home? If they've got, you know, a weekend and it's raining outside, what kind of art do they like to do?
You know, they like to paint pictures for Dad, like hearts and, you know, little pictures of the dogs and themselves, and then they like to put it on my office door.
What do they think they're going to say when they see that Dad created a big canvas of his own?
They're going to love it.
Love it.
And I think it would be important for them to see Dad's creative side as well.
Yeah, I think it sets a good example for all of us when we just kind of say, you know what, we may not be in control of the outcome entirely, but in the end, it's going to come out pretty beautiful. All right. I love this process because it's something that anybody can do from home. It's really not hard, obviously. It's kind of a game of chance when it's all said and done.
Yeah.
But you get these really interesting outcomes. And like I said, can't mess it up. If anything, you could just paint over the canvas itself, try another one, and why not throw some little splatters of paint in the middle just to give it a little bit more depth and variation. So what do you think so far?
I think it's pretty.
Should we add a little more color to it? Look at this, the creative director side of you is already coming out here.
Let's do 4 corners.
All right.
I like that.
There you are. You have to do the honors. So
let's pop a little right there.
Ooh,
okay.
I like that he's making bold choices here.
Let's pop a little right there, and let's put.
sort of a Picasso like rocker vibe to it. We know you're a big 80s rock fan.
I do like it.
All right, so set your side down.
All right.
I actually like where this is headed. This is something, it's a very modern look. I would hang this up in my house.
Okay.
So
I'll sell it to you. I will
I had
sell
a
it to
feeling
you.
you were going to say that. So as we go off the edge there, we'll really fill in
I
some
love this
gaps.
orange and silver.
All right, what kind of mood does this painting have? What kind of vibe do you think this is?
I think it brings an exciting, positive vibe.
Yeah.
That's what I'm getting out of it.
Okay, and let's go this direction and we'll get some of those amazing colors to kind of flow down off the...
Makes me want to get into the mortgage business.
Absolutely.
That's what this does.
Well, thank you so much for sharing your creativity
Thanks
with
for
us,
having me.
being open to
Awesome.
a new experience like this, and we'll probably see you on the show several times over the next month or so.
You will.
And when we have Jason back, we're going to show off his creation, also show you when you finally hang it somewhere fun, what that finished product looks like as well.
In my office, absolutely. Thanks for having me, Amelia.
You got it. Thanks, Jason. All right, it is bold, it's bright, it's creative. It's so you, Jason. So let's go ahead and make the big reveal happen.
All right,
So we'll
let's
pull
do it.
this up and out.
Wow.
So here is your incredible,
love it.
intricate blue, orange. So we want you to do the honors, pick a corner, and we're going to go ahead and have you sign your name.
All right. Let's do it.
Your first piece of giant
Yes.
art. And I love it because it is. It's a little bit chaotic. It kind of has some, you know, it's got some areas like right here, this orange and gray. It just really pops out. It almost looks like fish scales to me. But
Some of my favorite parts.
yeah, that's one of your favorite parts. I remember down here too.
Oh, that was it, yes.
So pretty. Jason, great job. Thank you so
Hey,
much
thanks
for
for
getting
having me.
creative
Thanks for
with
doing
us.
this with me.
Good job on your very first piece
Thank you.
too. So if you want to learn how to make your own work of art using the same technique that I did, which I just used on or learned on YouTube and Pinterest, you can try it just like Jason did. We'll be posting those step-by-step instructions on the COCO webpage, coloradoandco.com. So thank you, Jason. We'll be back with more art coming up right after the break. All right.